Let's talk about dealing with an avoidant partner. If you have a avoidant partner or you've dated someone who's avoidant, you know that by chasing them is going to be the thing that continues to push them away. In this situation, I have a client who is once again dating his ex-wife. They were married for 20 years, they got divorced, and now they're back to dating again. And he's wondering why she's being avoidant. Well, it's because in this case, women spend a lot of time talking about their situations with friends and family, as they rightly should. When men go through issues and problems in relationships or breakups, we will go to a few people. Especially as we get older, we tend to just keep those things to ourselves. That's typically what men do. And women want to process things, and they need emotional processing with their support networks. In this case, my client is dating his ex-wife, and she's being rather avoidant, kind of not telling him things. And I told my client, I was like, man, she's testing you, because everything she's ever said about you through the process of the divorce, which he initiated, she now has to go back on her word. There's a lot more for her to lose. He gave her the house. He gave her a really good financial position. He did the right thing for his kids and his ex-wife. But now, right, he's sober, he's changed, and he's growing as a man. But he's like, how do I flip the script with an avoidant partner? Well, anytime that you're dealing with an avoidant, you know that by chasing them is going to be the thing that pushes them away. If you're constantly being needy or you're being anxious because your partner is more avoidant than you need to understand that your attachment style can change at any time before, during, or even after a relationship. We're all three, avoidant, secure, and anxious at different times. Nobody is just one thing the entire time, your entire life. You're not. And if you comment that you are, you're lying. I know you are. So in this case, because she has more to quote unquote lose, right? The house, financial standpoint, saving face with friends and family that she talked about the situation to, she hasn't told her friends and her family that she is now dating her ex. They're hanging out, they're having fun, they're hooking up. And if you want to flip the script with an avoidant, you have to give them the gift of missing you. I'm gonna say that again. When you're dealing with a breakup or any kind of avoidant partner, give them the gift of missing you. Let them go out, live their life, experience certain things. But if you are checking in too often, or you need that emotional satisfaction or gratification from talking to them or being with them or knowing what they're doing and having them communicating more often, and you're prompting them, meaning that you have an expectation that they're going to be doing all of these things, and if they don't, it makes you more anxious. I get it, terrible cycle. But you have to remember, giving them the gift of missing you is how you flip the script. Wanting it but not needing it are two very different things. And if you want that communication, you want that healthy relationship, the way that you do that is every time that they do come to you, do want to hang out, have fun, and hook up, you have to make it a better time when you are hanging out with them than the times that they even have with their friends or their family or when they're by themselves. Every time that they interact with you should be one of the best times that they are having. Focus on having fun, focus on being present, focus on enjoying life, and just having the most fun with that person whenever you guys do speak or you do hang out. That's how you flip the script. Give them the gift of missing you. When they do come to you, you're making sure that every time is a positive interaction, super positive interaction. You do this, eventually that script flips, and I gave that recipe to my client, and I guarantee that if he continues to do this right, she will tell her friends that they're dating again. She will consider this. She will consider going back on all of the things that she's ever said because she wants to have more good opportunities and times with you, okay? Hopefully this helps. Let me know if you guys have questions. Send me a video or sign up to be a client, and I can help you through your situation. See you in the next one.